Greetings comrades, Solid Gaming here. Today we'll be taking a look at the One Punch Man Road to Hero 2.0. It's a sad story actually, because I played the first game when it was just out. It wasn't the best game, but it was quite unique. As a big fan of One Punch Man, I really liked the idea of the game, and it wasn't your normal hero collection game. There were different mechanics that were really unique, like there were some board game elements and so on, so it was pretty unique. And if they would polish that would be a nice game. I dropped it because it took so much time and I decided to stop playing it, but it was a lot of fun, and there were a lot of new mechanics that I haven't saw anywhere else. And now today, when I was sitting on the toilet, I saw the ad that like One Punch Man Road to Hero 2.0 is just released. I thought they just upgraded the old game, but I figured out that it's a new game. It was just released and I decided to take a look. What I saw, guys, totally disappointed me. Basically, so far, this is just a reskin of any other hero collector game. Like, my main game right now is AFK Arena, and you can see that this game have 90% of the same game mechanics, game elements, same relics, same stuff, same daily stuff, basically the same things everywhere. Other than the fights. The fights here are a little bit different because characters don't move, they are standing on the same position, and it was just like that in the original game. All of the mechanics of the characters, like their skills and the way the fight goes, basically the fighting mechanics is different now. So let's take a look how it goes. Basically, when you go into the fight, you select your front and back row, just like in AFK Arena and everywhere else, but the characters don't move, they stay on their formation like in the older games, because I think it was really hard to imitate the characters moving around the battlefield. It requires a little bit more complicated AI, so that's what we have over here. Basically, the abilities of characters are splitted on row, column and single target, and overall all enemy target damage. As far as I understand, you can have up to 5 characters on the battlefield, so you can truly have more than that. The enemies might have more, I guess. And you have to strategically place them on the battlefield to take out the enemies. Yes, we have all the same favorite characters, they all have the voiceovers, and it sounds pretty good. But what I played before was more fun. I'll explain why in a second. Right now, just let's take a look how this stuff is happening. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Like, if you have never played those kind of games, it will be interesting for you. Although, if the company actually dropped the game after 3 months, it makes me think and being worried about the future of the current game, because what stopped them from doing it again? They got the money from the first game, it started dying out, they dropped it and started another one. That's not a good way to do, right? Not a good way to treat your game. I think they decided to go for more pay-to-win model, for more revenue-getting model. So basically they're getting more money from these mechanics, because that one was worked on many companies before, many games before, and it's working. So they can milk One Punch Man fans with these game mechanics. Like, I don't even want to talk about it that much. Basically, you have AFK rewards, you have your campaign progress, you have, wait a second, you have the city where you have the same stuff, you have the ladder, so basically you climbing the floors and fighting the enemies and getting rewards each floor. You have this labyrinth method where you gotta go 3 floors and get the stuff every 2 days. You have recruit gacha, where you can recruit all characters and you can recruit different types of characters. So basically here, instead of factions, you have the types like physical, mechanical, psychic and weapon. Same stuff everywhere. We even have the wish list. Yes, we even have the wish list of the characters, just like in AFK Arena, guys. I don't know about other games, I don't really play anything else than AFK Arena from Hero Collectors right now, so maybe other games have the same stuff as well. But I saw that first in AFK Arena, so I'll compare it with that game. Spoiler alert, AFK Arena will win in every little bit. Other than that, this game can be played in the portrait mode. That's what I like. Like, I really don't understand why developers don't make their games playing in landscape mode all the time. Like, you can switch between portrait and landscape. I have no idea why, but I like it because you can play it on the PC, you can play it on your phone like that. It feels more comfortable to me than like that. But yeah, what else? Adventure, I think it will be just the same as our adventures in AFK Arena, which I'm doing. Guild, literally the same thing. Guild log, guild store with the rewards. This is a gear, so same stuff. Guild boss, make a guess. It will be kind of the same fight with the guild boss, and there are two bosses. There are two bosses. Yes, the skills are different and the tactics for the bosses will be different for this game, but I mean, the main stuff is still the same, and I kinda feel that they decided not to work too hard. They decided like, okay, we have the voiceovers from the previous game, it doesn't give us as much money as we want, let's redo it like all the hero collectors right now and just add a reskin of One Punch Man. That's what they are doing right now, and well, okay, I can blame them for that. At least they have the double speed available from the very early stages of the game, so that helps you not to waste too much time on the fights. At least they have this. Yes, hero arts are really fun. Fight looks pretty cool. There are some really cool mechanics that are leftovers from the first game. I'll talk about that in a minute as well when we'll get to the characters. And yeah, it has some good elements. But the fact that they actually just ripped off the first game already takes out a lot of points from this game whatsoever. Alright, so yeah, the boss fight will take about, well, it's not timed as an AFK Arena, it's turn-based, so you have 5 turns in order to do as much damage as possible to the enemy. And yeah, I hope we'll be able to beat at least some scores. After that you will get the normal rewards of items, gold, whatever, and you're done for today. So I guess this game will be just like AFK Arena in terms of daily time investment, 15 to 20 minutes. I like that because previous game required way more. There we go, we killed the boss and we got some... wow, there is a faction gear actually. Yeah, this is like faction gear, so it gives bonuses for high-tech characters. 30%, exactly, the same amount of stuff. Gosh, guys, why? Why they decided to even keep the bonuses from items here and in the road of the strongest, whatever, the labyrinth, the same as in AFK Arena. Alright, let's go to the characters, guys. Let's go take a look at the characters. You have 4 types of characters, as I said already, mechanical, weapon, physical, and magical or psychic. And there is one unique, I don't know who those guys are, they are out of the, here it is, the character type. There we go, that's about it. Type bonuses, basically if you deploy characters of the same type, you get the attribute bonuses, and yeah, same as in AFK Arena. 3 plus 2, 4, 5. Same bonuses, same stuff. They decided to copy everything. I don't like that. Yeah, let's go for the characters. 4 type of skills. Normal attack. Normal skills, then there is an active skill when the character gets enough rage or mana or energy whatsoever, and there is a chase skill. Is it called chase skill? Yeah, chase and hit skill. Chase and hit skills are the one that were really unique to the first part of the game before it was reworked, because every character had additional attack type that basically put enemy in the air or knocked him down, and if you had enemies that can exploit that, you could get a huge chain attack on the enemy and take them down pretty fast. That was unique, unbalanced, but still unique and fun to do. So we had to actually plan your team properly for the proper team combination, and like even the low tier heroes, like the guys that aren't that good, they were still good because you could exploit them for those you know, finishing moves. So right now we have drive back, a knockdown, levitate. That's what I found so far. And yeah, it's basically not as effective as before, but it's still here. But since you don't have that many characters on the battlefield anymore, only 5, you don't really use it that effectively. Each character have 4 slots for the gear, which is basically weapon, armor, pants, and shoes. They are governed by the character's characteristics. So fearless have one type of equipment, agile have different type of equipment, and so on. So basically it's based on that. There are also role and secondary role, so you can see which characters can do that, and this is basically high-tech defection of the characters. So yeah, normal guys have only 3 types of character skills, basically normal, active skill, and chase skill. High-level guys, elite and higher, have an additional skill. They're all unique to each character, mostly buffing their teams and giving additional debuffs on the enemies so you can do more damage. I have only 2 of those guys, so I'm not really sure how those guys will work in the team. But yeah, basically elite guys are better because they have more skills, just like AFK Arena. Alright, let's take a look at the character development. You level them up using the AFK rewards that you're getting and the rewards from the fights and quests. When they level to specific checkpoints, specific threshold, every 20 levels right now, you can upgrade them even further. That will upgrade one of their skills. You have to use those purple stones. That is just like whatever. You can use the purple stones to level them up. Without those, you won't be able to level them up, and that will be, I tell you guys, if you just started playing this game, that will be your problem with leveling. You will always want more of those purple stones. When you level your characters, they gain additional stats basically. Also, there is a cap limit based on the character rarity, so we have normal, I guess, common, yes, rare, rare plus. You can get rare plus by combining the characters, and elite. So far we don't have legendary heroes by default, so let's go to the album. Yeah, so all the cool guys over here are starting with an elite. So those guys with the star are top tier basically. They have additional skill and so on. They're called mythical, alright, mythical characters. They have 4 skills and they are really cool. Now, after that, you have the elite guys, which are epic plus, that have only 3 things, and those will be your fodder heroes after some time. And then you have your common fodder, which is just totally useless whatsoever. We've been through this before and we'll go through this again, I guess. Not that many characters, to be honest. You have all your favorite guys here, all your favorite characters. There is no Saitama, of course, because he kills everyone in one shot and you don't want to do that. So yeah, a lot of different characters here. Arts are pretty cool. Everyone have the unique stats, unique abilities, so they can have a really cool team combinations working and so on. Yeah, unlikely we don't really see an art of the character, right? Yeah, there is no actual art of the character, so you have only 3D models. Some of those 3D models are really looking nice. I guess all the mechanics from AFK Arena will apply to this game as well. So I already found out that you can promote your guys. In order to promote them, you have to use the copies of the heroes. When you promote them, you will give them additional stats and higher max level when they go to the next rarity. After some time, when you got them to a plus level, so it will be a rare plus, elite plus, whatsoever, you want to use the same type of heroes to get them to the new rarity. So you can get those guys to elite and then elite plus, where they will be your fodder. You can retire the useless guys that will give you the resources that you can use later on in the mall to buy the heroes that you want. So you have the general store. Let's go through the store since we're here. General store, where you can buy the dust thingy, the strength crystal, to evolve your characters. You might want to buy the one for the money. And yeah, the further you are, the more stuff will be available in the store as always. Character store that's been rewarded for that you know, disassembling of your heroes. A road to the strong store where you get the tokens for taking part in that, and you can get some really cool characters over here, the top priority ones. So we have to decide which of those are the best. We gotta make the tier list. And the guild store, which is basically selling you the gear. Other than that, there are daily rewards that are basically close to all other games I've played. Yeah, you can do those no problem every day. Weekly ones will be available to you if you do all the weekly stuff. And there are milestones, which are basically the progression rewards that are rewarding pretty cool stuff as well. Some stuff is still unavailable for me and I gotta grind a little bit to get access to that, but I think I know what will be there. Also, there are events which are basically, you know, starter missions, and maybe there will be some events going on as the game will be going through its development. Getting some cool stuff for you, getting some free stuff for you. Right now we have starter training, which is basically learning you how the game works and rewarding you with those premium currency. So yeah, premium currency won't be an issue. Over time you'll be able to collect enough of that to summon enough heroes, but in my opinion, right now it's harder to collect it than in AFK Arena, so it's more pay to win as far as I understand. Not sure about that. So let's talk a little bit more about the characters. Before that, in the game before it was reworked, you had custom gear for every type of the characters as well, like it is now, but you could develop character skills and you could develop characters path basically. So when you were equipping him with the gear, he unlocked more and more additional features. It was really cool and it looked unique. Right now it's just generic, equip your character with stuff to get stats and upgrade skills to get a little bit more damage. So it doesn't have that uniqueness that it was in the game back in the day. Because, for example, Genas, he was pretty cool character because when he died, he did AoE damage to all the enemies, so he was really useful in the front line to sacrifice to do that thing. Right now, I don't see it anywhere in the skills, and it just your more or less generic skills do more attacks, lower enemy defense, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, now characters are way less unique than they were before. You have your normal tanks, damage dealers, assassins, rangers, healers, whatever. So it's not that unique anymore, guys. I don't know how far you can push before you'll hit the wall. I think not that far, because already at this stage with my maxed out characters with the best gear, I already have issues. Let's see how it will go, because we're losing most of our guys and we don't have enough resources to level them up, so maybe I'll have to wait a day to progress more and so on. But yeah, I have a feeling it will be way harder to progress here than in AFK arena, because yeah, the enemies are doing quite a lot of damage, as you can see. Yeah, I think it will be way slower progression over here. But overall, it's still the AFK game where you gotta wait for a day, do daily stuff, wait for a week and then progress, something like that. So yeah, guys, that's how the game looks. Map, let's see how many chapters there are. There are, oh my god, quite a lot of chapters already. 12. Ooh. Yeah, there are 19 chapters already, and I think since it's not that many, you will get stuck somewhere around chapter 4 or 5, maybe 6, because they don't want you to go to the end of the game and wait for the content. They want you to pay to win your way to do that, pay to win your way through the end of the game and then get stuck. So yeah, I think that mistake they made with the first unrefurbished game, where you could kinda go through the whole campaign in the matter of weeks. Over here they kinda stagger it and you won't be able to plow through it that fast. I really hope that Adventure will have those features that were available in the first game, that they didn't redid that, and that will be fun. That will be fun. But for now, I can tell about that. It requires chapter 5 to be clear, and I'm pretty sure I won't be able to push that far right now. So yeah, guys, that's about it for my opinion on One Punch Man Road to Hero 2.0. Let me know what do you think in the comments. If you played the game before it was reworked, which one did you like more? What do you think about the current state of the game? And overall, what do you think about this video? While you're going there, please leave a like to this video, subscribe to this channel, and make sure to hit that bell button to see all the new videos, otherwise you might miss something. Also, there are links for more videos in the comment and in the video description. There are a lot of stuff. You might want to join our Discord, because that's a fantastic place to be. We're discussing all the mobile games and all the stuff over there, so you might want to be part of that. Also, follow me on Twitch for live streams. I'm streaming PC games that are pretty sophisticated and I'm struggling, so if you like struggling, you'll like it there. And also there are social links over here and everywhere else, so you might want to follow those. I'm not really active over there, but I might be active there soon. Thank you guys for watching. That's about it for now. Sweet out. До свидания.